Oh, that's better. Nice shower, nice and fresh for the show. Right. Hey. Oh, hang on. What's the matter? Looks like you just saw a ghost.
I thought I did.
What are you talking about?
You, it was awful. When I woke, you were gone.
What?
I had a nightmare. It's your round.
First of all, I plead innocent of all charges.
It's Elvis time.
Hello and welcome to podcast 29, episode 29 of Talking Elvis, the podcast. I'm Vince Wright.
And I'm Ian Gray.
I've never heard of him. Right. Oh, what's been a bit of an Elvisy week this week? Has it been an Elvisy world for you, or are you at an Elvis free world?
I've had a bit of an Elvis world, I have to say. I actually, on Spotify for the first time ever, other music streaming platforms are available. I actually put together my own personal Ultimate Elvis playlist, which I've been listening to in the car the last day or so.
Right. Is that shareable?
I should be. I'll have a look at the technology, and It's just my personal favourites, which I've zipped for Spotify, all the albums and stuff like that. So
it's just
quite
confidence
fun,
27 times, is it?
Pretty much, yes, yeah. We saw a pretty slick video for Halloween on Devil in Disguise, didn't we? That was
very good, very nice. That was.
I enjoyed that.
And kind of semi-official or something, isn't it? So
I think it's come from the Graceland stable. I think I'm not quite sure who did it, but they were the ones who tweeted it in the first place. So
it looks like one of those infra animation things. So I use one of those for work. I've been inspired to have a go. So watch this space. I've got another song coming, which actually reminds me, I still haven't put out all of those videos I made before, have I? I ought to put those back up on Facebook.
They were very good.
We'll play around with those again at some point. Well, the highlight or the low light of this week for me, depending which way you're going to look at it, was did you see Elvis, the man that rocked the world, last night?
No, I didn't. I was watching San Francisco 49ers against the Seattle Seahawks, so I thought that was a little bit more important.
Oh man, you missed an entertaining program. Right, so Channel 5.
Are you saying that sarcastically, or are you saying that?
Would I do anything sarcastically?
Ooh, no.
Sarcasm my middle name or what? So on Channel 5 UK, 110-minute show.
Ooh,
now that's a long show, isn't it?
That is.
So this is, and it's not an anniversary. So this isn't Death Week. So the positives are here, aren't they? It's a non-anniversary show. And I must say, they didn't just do it's all drugs and 14-year-olds. So that was good, right? So I'm glad we didn't get that one. We had some real clips. You had a lot of the generic free music that you get on a rockabilly style. Todd Slaughter, I salute you, sir. He was there, and Tony Prince was there. So that's Elvis royalty in a sort of UK kind of way, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
So I'm happy that ticked the boxes, but oh dear.
There would have to be something. Come on.
Oh dear. Well, it's exactly what I expected.
Okay.
It's done on a budget of tuppence, isn't it? These Channel 5 will do the 100 greatest, this, that, and the others. They go from us obviously doing the top fives, but they do all these things. So they call it the man that rocked the world, and then they do the 30 key moments in Elvis's life. So it's not a strict biography; it bounces around a bit, some nice little bits of newsreel, but nothing we haven't seen.
Was it chronological? Was it a history arc type of thing?
No. It's 30 great. So if the key Elvis moment was from 56, but his marriage was 67, so you've got it. It's just in a sort of importance by whoever.
I don't mind. No, that's okay.
That was good because that gave it a little bit of you're not sitting there going yawn now this. But do you know what? The technical error, the factual errors.
Really?
I think Channel 5 owe me for a new telly because the amount of things I was throwing at it when these experts, and there's air quotes here if you can hear me in Radio Land, these experts going, well, he bought Gracelands. Yes. And how many of them did he buy?
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yes,
Can't wait to watch this later.
The S snuck in a lot from these experts. You know, did or did it not include ETAs?
Oh, it must have, surely.
Of course it did.
Yeah.
So we've got some blooming 12-year-old Doogie Howser tribute artist coming up, telling us how great Elvis was. It was supposed to be a rhinestone sort of jumpsuit, but it looked to me more like a packet of Skittles had bossed open and stuck to him.
But do we have any super fans? You know, the Badges people and people like that.
Oh,
the
super fans.
Yeah, you know the ones we avoid. You know the ones we avoid at bars.
They had one guy, super fan. Never heard of him. Obviously from round my way, should we say, right? Moaning, you know, oh, well, Elvis made this film, then he made that film. And of course, Wild in the Country was another black and white film.
Oh, God.
And we obviously need to.
It might have been when he first watched it on his own.
I'm going to say when it was ITV Saturday afternoon picture show, it might have been when it was ATV Today. But you know, that was the thing. Flaming Star was a poor film according to him. Crying in the Chapel's recording dates were wrong, and these experts come up. Then you've got the vocal coaches off. Are they X Factor or something? Oh, right. Well, okay, they probably are. You know, to have got the great unwashed through those programs, I suppose they're half decent.
Yeah,
but doesn't make them Elvis worthy. So positives. It wasn't a downer on him. There was a small amount of ETAs, some real clips, but you know, for 15 seconds, you're not going to get a whole song. But the big positive, 110 minutes for no apparent reason, primetime telly. That's got to be good.
That's pretty good actually. Yeah. So well done, Channel 5 for that. I'll have a look at that later on.
Yeah, I'd watch it and you know, try not to throw too many things at the telly, at the inaccuracies, but. Todd and Tony Prince should have held the whole show together. You know, it's a shame they weren't in the studio together, bouncing off each other, telling the real stories, and then you know get an interview with somebody, or they were using video. Is it All the King's Men or something? One of those.
Oh, I remember that one. Yes. Yeah.
But it looks like they've just got the VHS out the cupboard and put it on. So, you know, nice try, but. Put your hand in your pocket if you're going to make a documentary.
Mind you, it sounds like from what you're saying, you've seen worse.
Yeah,
that's good. Yeah. That's good.
That's good. But you know, it's 2 hours of watching it and trying to go, what's going to come up next? But I suppose if you're not already the converted, it's a good introduction to Elvis.
That's positive, isn't it?
So hopefully, you know, if a 25-year-old's watching that and goes, oh. I remember a little less conversation. I might dig deep a bit. So I would say watch it. I'm not going to tell you what wins.
Okay.
But I will say I did like how they did the winner.
Oh, splendid.
Now, I've said a lot of negatives, but I've tried to do a little bit of a feedback sandwich there. So there you go.
Well done. Okay. Let's have a look at that then.
Hi, guys. This is Jamie Kay from the Jungle Room podcast, and you're listening to Vince Wright and Ian Gray on the Talking Elvis podcast.
Oh, I feel better for that. Yes. Right. This week's show, Young Mr. Gray. What's the topic?
When we started looking into it, it was very obvious. It's one of our, shall we say, ones that are a little bit out there, and we go through the Elvis catalogue of songs that he recorded, and there's lots. There's over 800, isn't there? Something ridiculously massive like that. So we decided that we would try and find a reference in as many songs as possible in the song title or the song itself of animals.
Animals. Not Eric Burden. Not There Is a House in New Orleans.
No.
Rising Sun was his horse, so that fits.
Indeed, and Elvis is rumoured to have sung, a little bit of The House of the Rising Sun on stage somewhere in the 60s and 70s, wasn't he? So
is that while he was talking to Mr. Ed?
Probably, yes, yeah. Because
I'm not going to listen to a word you say.
Because he co-starred with him in Love Me Tender, of course. So,
that TV show with its factual stuff wrong. That last night I just had this vision of going onto Facebook and saying, of course, my favourite Elvis film is the 1972 film Harem Scarum, made by Disney, which featured Doris Day and was filmed in 3D. Let's just make a load of facts up. It makes for a better show.
Just make it up. We've been doing that for years. So
right. So Animals. What's the criteria then? Anything creepy crawlies? The lot.
Well, the whole thing. If it's not human but it is alive,
it's life, Jim. But not as we know it.
Not as we know it. And there's another reference to a song from 1970, "Life." So life is the subject here.
Life. Yes.
Yeah, life on Earth as we know it, Jim. So. And I've personally gone for a top 5 of my favourite songs, which encapsulates that. And they might not be obvious to everybody.
Okay, so contrived disorder of the day.
Yeah.
Right. I like that.
I found over 30 songs with a reference to an animal in the title or the song itself. We could have gone up to 50. Easily, but we were probably pushing that. You
can phone in and complain on this number. It's flashing up on the screen now. No, it isn't. Right. So we got them. We got 5 now. My 5, because I'm a bit of an arse. I can't take anything literal, can I?
What's the point?
I have to go a bit squiffy with it, because it's what you expect from me, isn't it?
Indeed, I do. Yeah.
So my top 5, I might not like the song, I might love the song. It's just to quote a film. It's just what tickles me, right? I just thought that's funny. That's number 5. That's funnier. That's number 4. That's stupid. That's number 1. Right.
Okay, well, I've got a little bit more serious, but my also rans and the ones we'll chuck in from left, right, and centre every now and then.
I think we shouldn't have too much clashing with this. So let me flip a coin, see who goes first. So call in the air.
Tails.
Yeah, you go first.
I was thinking you'd make this up.
Of course I do. That was actually a badge. I hadn't even got a coin.
We don't need any badges. Right then. Okay. Well, I'm going to go.
Number 5.
Number 5. Now, what we've done, I personally have steered away from the obvious, right? Like Hound Dog.
Right. So Hound Dog is fair enough.
It's too obvious, but it's nevertheless it deserves a mention. Teddy Bear's another one. It's in there. So I've gone number 5, and something always makes me smile as well. From 1968, and Too Much Monkey Business.
Oh, right.
Not you, the other monkey.
Yeah. That was also on my list.
Oh, wow. Okay, now that's interesting.
That's good then. So I got. So what do you like? What's so good about the Monkees? Hey, we're there.
Well, it's a great song, and we've said this often, haven't we? From about 66, 67 onwards, Elvis started picking up the baton again, didn't he? And started.
It really is the comeback, isn't? You don't have to wait for the 68 special, do you?
No, not at all.
Bit of Chuck Berry, perfect.
Yeah, absolutely, and puts a really good sort of. I don't know. It's not bluesy, is it? It's certainly it is. Yeah. So it's.
And did you like the Guitar Man album version?
Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was one that really worked. I thought.
Yeah, I think it's such a good song anyway. It doesn't matter how you present it; it's going to be pretty good. So yeah. So yeah. So my first one's a Monkey.
My number 5. I went for Predictable. So
all right.
you said no to Hound Dog, fair enough.
Yeah.
But I went for the other absolute cliche, Old Shep, because I hate this song. And I think it is so grim. And it is shoot the damn dog. Shoot the damn dog all the time. And I just can't help hear Elvis in the Graceland sessions when the dog barks, and all I can hear is shoot the damn dog, and I can't hear Old Shep without shoot the damn dog now.
Oh my
So
God!
I'm having to put that in there because imagine if you met Elvis and he'd come round your house, sing a song for us, mate, and he goes, "Well, oh God, sing something good, please."
Did you ever see that episode of Only Fools and Horses where Del Boy paid the Mexican singing bloke to sing Old Shep halfway through the thing, and he absolutely cleared the pub?
Well, there you go. That is Del Boy evidence at its best.
Sing Old Shep. Yeah.
So the dogs are played to death a bit here, aren't they? So I better be careful what I'm saying about other dogs, because there's a few other dog references.
Well, they pretty much. I've got another dog reference which I'm going to save for a little while.
Oh, good. So I won't mention any more on that one. So that is my number 5.
Splendid. Okay. Well, you mentioned Old Shep there, right? And of course, in the UK, we all know the phrase "get down, Shep," don't we?
Oh, Blue Peter.
John Noakes' dog. Right now. You're not going to know this. You might know this. I don't know. That was John Noakes' second dog on Blue Peter. Do you know?
Oh, vaguely.
Do you know what John Noakes' first dog was on Blue Peter? The name?
Killer.
No. Right, I'm going to tell you, because this is my number 4.
Oh, no. Would it? No, no, don't tell me. It was...
Don't Google it.
No, I'm not Googling it. No, Petra.
No, that was Peter Purvis's dog.
Oh, God. No, I can't remember.
Right, so John Noakes' first dog in Blue Peter is actually my number 4, 1970.
Yeah.
Patch It Up.
Oh!
John Noakes' first dog on Blue Peter was Patch. So I've gone Patch It Up because no one... no one outside of the UK is going to think remotely interesting.
Patch It Up.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so bad. It's great.
This is what we're talking about.
This is where I need a sound effect now of a bomb going. Normal service will resume as soon as possible. Dear, that is bad. You've let the team down there. Thank you very much. I love it.
So that's the Patch It Up. Yeah, brilliant. Like I said, when I was doing this list, things just make me laugh out loud.
Yeah, I think that's the winner for that one. So Get Down, Shep, followed by Patch It Up. It's funny because I knew the name of the other one.
Yeah.
Because I went pony trekking with the school, and I had a horse called that. And I just remember that, and I've forgotten Patch. Get Down, Shep.
You went pony trekking? No, hang on. You went pony trekking?
With the school back in the,
What do you use, a shy horse or something?
I was
oh dear.
You go off, people, what is it? Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Bollocks. So that is your number 4. Yeah, my number 4 is going to get us taken off the air, right?
Brilliant. Come on then. Come on.
Mine is the feline experience.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm like a one-eyed cat peeping in a seafood store.
Oh my goodness.
Shake, rattle, and roll.
Fantastic.
That's got to be a cracking reference to a cat.
Yes,
and I don't know anything about why people think it's rude. I have no idea what they're talking about.
I mean, the only other reference to cat I've got on my list here is a Tiger Man, of course. So
that's a big cat.
That's a big cat. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean, I think a cat flap would be like just leave the front door open, wouldn't it?
So that's really clever, actually, because it was Shake, Rattle, and Roll, and also when he was performing that on, what was it, the Dorsey Brothers show, was it?
Yeah.
He then went into Flip, Flop, and Fly, didn't he? So
So there's another one, The Fly.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah.
A flea and a fly and a flew were trapped. So what could they do? But other cats, black cat, keep away from me. Hard luck. Frankie and Johnny.
Oh, very good. Yeah.
Very, 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 very nice. Okie dokie. And what have you got for 3?
What I've got for 3. Well, this is it's something else that just makes me laugh. And I seem to have been going for late 60s and early 70s here. I've gone for a live song, live track called "My Babe."
Yeah.
Babe was a pig.
What's the pig line? Oh, babe, yeah. Oh,
I can hear that.
That'll
do
do,
that penny
pig.
shopping
That'll
from
do,
here.
pig.
That's
That'll
it,
do.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Babe the pig. So My Babe, which is I'm sorry.
This is so freaky because you're going to love what mine. This is, I mean, genuinely, these are random. You haven't seen my list or mine yours, but the way they connect is just so funny. So, My Babe live, great bluesy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Babe, what is it? Babe, Pig in the City, or whatever
That's
it was.
right. Yeah, something like that.
Crikey, yeah, wasn't there 2 of them?
Yeah, there was. I think Pig in the City was the second one, wasn't it?
Yeah. Dear, oh dear, you really have scraped a barrel today. Right.
Oh.
Well, my number 3 is also a pig. How weird is this?
Oh, no.
Well,
I'm looking on my also Rans list here, and I'm struggling. Come on.
Yeah, right. So Old Shep was, shoot the damn dog. It was a real, death, mutilation, horrible thing.
Yeah,
well, my pig is Beach Boy Blues, just like the pig before he gave his all at the luau, right? We're going to have some crackling in a minute. Plenty of pork scratchings, right?
Oh my life!
So I've gone for pig also. So there is that's genuinely that was my number 3.
Splendid. No, My Babe was like a pig was acting like a dog, wasn't it? So let's just talk about other dogs for a moment. Of course, we got Hot Dog, didn't we, from 1957? We had Loving You. Also, a Dog's
Hot
Life.
Dog. Are you a mustard or a ketchup?
I am a ketchup for a hot dog.
Yeah. See, I'm a both, and then 50% of it down my shirt.
We had Dog's Life, didn't we, as well? The Dog's Life from Paradise Hawaiian Style.
Yeah, I mean, is this any way to run an airline? Leaving the animals in there, not in cages? I'd lose his license.
I know there's quite a few references to dogs. Maybe we come back to that. So, one of the best ones, which didn't make my list actually, was Husky Dusky Day. With
that's
dog,
stretching it again. Husky Dusky. I suppose you could say wolf call. Clown.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Same sort of thing, same family, isn't it? You know. So
if you had tiger and cat, we can have wolf and dog, can't we?
Indeed. And if you got too many of those things in your in your garden, you'd have to clean up your own backyard, wouldn't you?
Oh,
it doesn't get much better than this, folks.
It's going to get a lot worse. That
was your number 3 then. So what was that? Hawaiian Beach Boy. Yeah.
Your number 2?
Oh, you'll like this if you're a bit hungry. Blue Moon of Kentucky.
Blue Moon of Kentucky. Go on. Which animal?
Chicken, of course.
Oh yeah.
Blue Moon of Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah, that is shockingly bad. And
of course we got Kentucky Fried Chicken Rain as of course as well.
7 Lonely Days and of course pieces ago.
And of course, the Kentucky Fried Chicken made by the Colonel. All links in, all
it
links
is.
In. Yeah.
I forgot to deliver mine the other day. I was not happy.
Oh.
Yeah. You order 1 million pieces and then they bring you 500,000. It's not right.
I actually ordered one of those bucket meals for one, and I thought, well, I'll have a 2-piece meal as well because I like it the next day.
Yeah.
A bit of cold chicken. So I just thought, forward planning and all that sort of stuff. And I do the drive-through thing, and it takes, because everybody's eating out at the moment. You drive, by the time you drive round, so it's half an hour. So that either you've forgotten what you've ordered or they've forgotten what they've given you, and they gave me an extra bucket of bloody chicken. So So I thought that's a big bag when they handed it to me through the hatchway there. So I took it home and I looked in and thought, whoa.
So you're still eating that 3 weeks later?
Absolutely, yeah, it's fantastic. I've had to put some of it in the freezer.
Yeah, I'm going to say, you've got KFC curry, you've got KFC in your shepherd's pie.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And meanwhile, I've gone twice my size. What was it? So,
Yeah, that is the downside of
all of
this.
a sudden, my jeans were shrunk in the wash, you know.
So what number was that?
That was my number 2, Blue Moon of Kentucky.
Your number 2.
That's a Kentucky Fried Chicken, so that's a bird. I've got plenty of other birds here we'll talk about in a second.
Well, it's a show with no birds. Do you remember the Tom Furley show? No birds. Look, it's a show with no birds. Yes, I've got birds coming up as well. Yeah. I wish I didn't keep losing me birds. Well, learn to swim, young man. Yes, there's another one for the British audience. Number 2, I said was Too Much Monkey Business. So I'm going to swap that.
Yeah, chuck something else in. Yeah.
So I'm going to go for one of my also rans because of the amount of animals in it. Was How Would You Like to Be?
Oh, I forgot about that one. Yeah. Well done.
How would you like to be a kangaroo?
Yeah.
A buzzing bee? A mockingbird?
Another bird, yeah.
A baby bear? Oh.
Well.
So I'm going to put that one in as my number 2. And remember, it's the worst twist you will ever see on a movie. Yeah. That is bad.
And if you go through the list here, there's quite a few references to birds. You got on a snowy owl, Christmas night.
Yeah. I don't give a hoot.
Yeah, indeed. You've got a bird of paradise, Hawaiian style.
Oh, your contrived ones are stretching it now.
Yeah,
You're going to be back to Mr. Ed again in a minute. I can feel it.
You never know, do you? You never know.
What are you going to go for your number 1? I think I know.
Do you know?
Well, I would have known if you were doing it normal, but because you've gone off on a wacky tangent, I might be wrong. I think you're going for Song of the Shrimp.
That's just outside my top 5.
Ah, right. I know how much you love that song.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, you don't like a seafood platter.
No, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It must be the violence in it, I suppose. It attracts me being a Tarantino fan. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we did. I mean, again, here we've had old Shep where he gets shot. We've had the pig being boiled, and now we've got this. Oh,
Lordy. So I haven't gone for a specific animal here, and it's not Old MacDonald, as you might think. It is, but it is a film. It's a film track that wasn't used in a film, and Animal Instinct. I've gone for just the whole genre because I think it's a really good bluesy song. I like that. I think it's a really good song.
Oh, I think it's shocking.
Yeah.
I really hate that. I think the album's bad to start with.
It's like a mid-60s. It's a mid. Oh yeah, the album's not great, but it's a mid-60s sort of groovy type of what you'd expect from a beach type of movie. I know it wasn't a beach, but same
deal. Same deal every time.
So I like that. I'm going to put that as my number 1. So
oh right. So my number 1 coming up, I had to think which one it was going to be, and it is a great song. It is a great song for Elvis. It is a great song by everybody else. The line with the animal in, I think, is the best. So, Froggy went a court. No, it's not. No, it's
You're serious for a second there. Just for a second.
Yeah, Froggy went a courting. He did right. No, the lyrics are great. No, so I didn't go with that one. Ready. I'm so lonesome I could cry. With the great, the whippoorwill sounds too blue. Oh, that's that song. The whippoorwill, the bird. It sings about that. It sounds too blue to fly.
Oh yes.
So that one there. So that's some weird and wonderful bird that migrates and does stuff, and it's got a really weird name, and I can't remember what it was or anything. But those are those sort of things. I think that was a great song. Hank Williams is a genius and can do no wrong. So it's a Hank song. and you just go, that's just poetry. It's poetry, and I think I'm going to put the sound effect of that bird on out here. Right.
Jolly good. So I shall look forward to that.
Yeah. So that was the ones we did there. So you got some other birds?
Yeah.
Snowbird?
Yeah, Snowbird, of course. Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
that.
So he brings the dodgy weather with him.
Yeah,
So that was all very good.
That was pretty much it for birds, I think. Yeah, pretty much. I've got insects, you know.
Did you come across any rodents?
No.
So rodents, I've got April the 1st, 1975, live in concert. He sings the Mickey Mouse March.
Yeah.
Who's the leader of the gang?
Indeed, he did. Yes.
So we got that. So other insects.
Other insects. Well, I've got money honey bee.
Oh, right.
Yeah, good like that. And then when you got bees, you get stung, don't you? I got stung.
Oh, these are stretching them. Of course, I'm going for Spider Murphy in Jailhouse Rock.
Well, if you're going to go for that, we'll just say how the web was woven.
Hey. So that's a belter.
I thought there was a lot of sheep in Elvis's songs, and this is where it could have gone off on a tangent. We got After Loving You.
Oh.
I've Lost You. The Wonder of You. I'm sorry, that's like I said, that was going to get very old very quick.
It really did. Bullfighter was a lady, so we've got that one, and we've got Dominic, so we get a couple of bulls,
and
a lot of bull.
El Toro as well.
That sounds like an advert for our show. It's a lot of bull.
That's a very good advert, actually. I'd go with that if I were you. we got shellfish, haven't we? We got Do the Clam.
Oh yes.
And Song of the Shrimp, which we've already made a reference to. So that was just.
We're coming in loaded, and thanks for the Rolling Sea. What do they bring much in? I can't think.
Fish on the Fire.
Yeah, it's just generic fish, isn't it?
Yeah. But that's okay. It's
although you could have Any Place is Paradise.
That's fantastic. I never saw that one. That was staring me in the eyes. I never got that one. Oh dear. Crawfish, of course, we could have had as well. I like that. That's very good. Oh dear. What else have we got? I think. Of course, we're talking about farm animals in Old MacDonald. We got Milk Cow, Blues Buggy.
Oh yes.
Lonesome Cowboy, I suppose. You know.
Yes.
We didn't have Ready Teddy because there was another one. There was another bear.
So the teddy bear.
Yeah.
Are we not counting? Well, you've stretched the envelope so far. I think we can accept anything. No, we've had I Remember You. I mean, that's just. Oh dear! I can just see one of these. You know, when you go in Spotify and they put out an album that's one of these EU cheapo no copyright albums that's been put out. We should put these together. So Elvis sings for sheeps and grown-ups too.
Absolutely.
That's really bad. I think that's probably about it, isn't it?
I think so.
Oh, there's on the private moment in one of those home recordings. There's When the Swallows Fly to Capistrano or whatever it is.
Yes.
One of your one-liners.
Indeed. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we're good there.
I think we've covered that. That was
strange.
I thought we'd be basically saying the same things, and we did once or twice, but it was very, very different, wasn't it?
Very different.
I honestly thought we'd be saying the same.
Do you think anybody's still listening?
If I was them, I wouldn't have been. I think I'd have lost it when it came to Kentucky Fried Chicken. To be honest with you.
You're listening to Talking Elvis with Vince Wright and Ian Gray.
The U's, they were pushing it there, weren't they? I like that. I do like a terrible joke, as you've noticed.
Yeah. Our jokes are worse than Christmas cracker jokes. Let's face it.
They really are. I mean, I tell dad jokes because I'm a dad. Don't know what your excuse is. Right, so that's the end of that show. A nice, short, sharp shocker.
Yeah, a bit of fun.
Just,
good to do
just
that.
spouting the nonsense that we've been spouting in pubs for years. Talking Elvis is about talking Elvis. I still want more people to come in. We want to get you in and have a conversation with it. We're not trying to educate. We're just entertain. If we get a little bit extra out of it, great. If you've heard a song title here you haven't listened to, then go get it. If you're thinking, I've forgotten all about that, spread the word. If you think I was too nasty about the Channel 5 documentary, then you obviously haven't watched it yet.
Hi, guys. What's on the show next week?
Any ideas, Ian?
Absolutely none whatsoever.
None at all. Right.
None at all.
So neither I.
It'll be a nice surprise when we get into the recording.
Well, I can't wait. Time. Yeah, it's great. I shall sit here in a week's time. I shall sit here and go, what are we doing then? What I would like to do in taking the last 5 minutes here is I think we should pay tribute to Sir Sean Connery.
Oh, splendid.
Splendid, yes. A shaken, not stirred. The whole movie world we've just lost royalty there, haven't we?
Oh God, absolutely, yeah. The best utterance of the line of all the Bonds, I should think.
The best in the tributes that I heard here on the telly over the last couple of days was Bond didn't make Sean Connery. Sean Connery made Bond.
That's a fantastic quote.
And I love that. I don't know who said it, but they go, yeah. And you look at those 60s films, and we've got The Connection. We've got Ursula undressed, walking out to the sea before she ends up seeing her dad in Acapulco making the dinner.
Indeed.
Right?
Yes, we have.
I always think easy come, easy go with those underwater fight sequences.
Thunderball.
Thunderball, aren't they? They really are very Thunderball.
Yeah.
So, what about Elvis as a Bond villain? Oh, didn't they miss that?
Certainly a villain, yes. He could never have been Bond because, I mean, we never heard him try an English accent or a British accent. But
blimey, Governor, no mistake.
Indeed, It would have been a bit Dick Van Dyke, wouldn't it, I suppose? But
American...
definitely a rich American baddie, I think.
Yeah, I think, no, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. Would not have sounded right in a southern drawl, would it?
No, probably not.
You'll come back now, you're here and die.
But you're right. Sean Connery was the original Bond. Doesn't matter whether he wasn't your favourite or not. But the fact is, he was the first one in a major mainstream movie, and he launched the whole 007 genre, didn't he? So we're very grateful for that, of course.
And I think if he's not your favourite Bond, then you are wrong.
Oh, there's a conversation for another show.
Is he your favourite Bond? You're Roger Moore, aren't you?
I love Roger Moore. Yes, I do indeed.
No,
he took
Roger
it to a different
Moore, not for me.
But
he was funny and it was great. But it's Bond should be Sean Connery.
But I actually did love Pierce Brosnan.
Well, that's another story. So Roger Moore was good and funny, but Bond needs to be planned. I think we had to put that little tribute in. We've kept it Elvis-y. I think that's quite nice.
Right, there you go. We've had a bit of nonsense for you in the last half an hour, 40 minutes or so. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was really good fun. We will be back. Our plans are afoot, shall we say? So I'm going to bow out from this little section, as we were saying. And it's a very good night from him.
And it's good night from everybody else. Thank you very much. See you soon.
Talk about the good times with Talking Elvis.